probably noticed that this isn't the original setup. Kyle Bossman was busy, unfortunately, this right now, so we're going to shoot more regular tabletop, and we're doing special tabletop today, and I really want to emphasize special. We're doing something different here. This episode is not set in the world of Eserim. This is the first time on Tabletop Escapades that we've done something outside of that. We're going to kind of treat this... Yeah.
Legit shock on all of the faces on the table.
Yeah.
Ben doesn't like it when you talk during the intro.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is real D&D.
When Jones talked, I was scared.
We can interrupt each other.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Interrupt each other. Nope, it's all fine. Jones, you're good. I'm happy. I'm in a great mood.
He's seething inside. Look at him.
I'm happy. He's so mad. He's been so mad.
Don't believe what he says.
Why does he try to stop all their cool stuff? No, so today what we're going to do, it's a style of D&D that I've never done before that I've always wanted to do, where basically you kind of give the players choices for the adventure, and then they pick a path, and you kind of make it up as you go along, where it's sort of a... You know, it's always improv, but it's especially improv here, where the story kind of unfolds, and they add just as much to it as I do. And so I'm really excited about this. Depending on what they pick, there may be a lot of fighting. It might be entirely fighting, or there might not be any at all. So we'll have to see. They kind of get to craft their own adventure in a really, really, really cool way, in a micro-story way. Just a quick reminder, we're not going to do, like, big character introductions again, but just to give you a general sense. Brad Ellis, right there in the middle there, is Birdcough, the bard. Brandon is Finn Bloodletter, the ranger. Huber is a filthy caster. He is Voktang Satravel, a warlock.
Hello.
That name is so hard to remember, maybe the hardest. And Ian Hink, in a surprising move, is a male Ha'ath barbarian. I like it.
Ha'ath.
Yeah, look at this. This is great. Okay. So, the way this adventure is going to begin, you have to bear with me here. We have to make some compromises. You are all in a dark room. To your sides and above you, you can't see. It's just blackness. But underneath you, it's cold stone. And there's a hooded a hooded figure.
John?
Sitting at a table with a tattered red cloth over it. Okay? And you can see this figure's hands. They're very... It almost looks like emaciated. Like he's very bony, very old, wrinkly skin. You can't see the creature's face. But on the table is a lamp. And just past the lamp, facing all of you, you're all in a straight line, there are 3 cards.
I was thinking Hand of Fate.
Yeah, 3 tarot-looking cards.
Are we all complacent with how we got here? Are we just kind of like...
Yeah, like what's our mindset right now?
Okay, so again, with this sort of thing, it's just... We're going to start here and see where it goes. It's not like there's a bunch of context leading up to it. It's like you're going to be thrown into a situation and just how do you deal with it?
Who are you?
What's going on here?
No response?
No, there's a response. Brandon, you're throwing me off here.
Sorry.
No instant response?
Well, hello. You are all a sorted group.
What does that mean?
That means I don't think you'll make it through this little game.
Do I have my axe right now?
You do have your axe.
I'm like, you know, doing one of these, like tapping it
Okay.
menacingly on my other hand.
The figure, his head was kind of bent down, but he looks up. And you notice that he looks like a blind old man. His eyes are just completely white and glassy.
Ew.
And he smiles a crooked smile at you. He's missing some teeth. And the few that are there are yellow. Just an absolutely disgusting creature. And he says, let's not waste any more time. I'm going to show you 3 options. You tell me which one sounds the least awful. And he flips over the first card. And on it is a skull with 2 bones crossed underneath it. He says, right now, there's a group of hedonists dancing around, parading in the forest, having the time of their life. It is a grand celebration, but something evil is underneath the reverie. Flips over the second card. On it is a raven. The man says, I hope you don't mind being frightened. This is an abandoned mansion from one of the richest families in the land.
I picked that card. I like birds.
Okay, enough.
You have free reign to scour this abandoned place, searching for the lost treasures. But if you do, well, you might come face to face with the beings that are protecting it. He flips over to the third option, and it is a sword dripping with blood. Some of you may want to test your strength. There is a group of barbarians, and right now they are picking a new leader. The way that they pick this new leader is all available candidates fight to the death using only their fists, and the last one who survives becomes the ruler of the horde.
Sounds right up your alley.
Well, I'm doing that one. I'm doing that one.
I picked bird card. I like birds.
There is one condition, and the man raises a bony finger in your direction, he says. The first one to touch a card will transport the rest of you.
I touched the bird card.
Okay. So,
I like birds!
does anyone want to try to stop him?
Sadly, no.
I mean, I'm like, wait, no!
The birds!
I don't know if I can react fast enough.
Sure.
I'll be right mad when we get there, though.
Okay. So, the man crosses his arms and he goes, a choice has been made. Ta-ta.
How old are you?
I am... And the voice trails off.
Is the card in my hand still?
The card is in your hand.
I'm like, ha.
You have that card. It may be important.
Bird card.
And you feel yourself getting tired. And your eyes get heavy. You slump to the ground.
What is this?
And the first sound you hear upon waking up is the crack of thunder. Crows fly overhead, cawing viciously. You see in front of you an enormous, foreboding stone building covered in vines. It seems as no one has stepped foot in this place for years.
Satcherville, head to the mansion!
I look around
This way.
and I go, "Oh, you idiot!" And I hit Birdcough in the face with the hilt of my axe or whatever. The staff of my axe.
I wanted bird card!
You moron!
What? Bird
I
card?
could have been the leader of my people.
What? But bird card!
I take the card and I rip it in half.
No! Bird card!
There's your bird card!
What are you doing?
All right, I guess we're doing this. That card might be important.
Ripped! Rip the entire universe world then.
Give me a second to find the creature. Can I have everybody roll for initiative?
Oh, hey, look at
That's
that.
what I would do.
No, that's great. I love it. I'm just telling you.
6.
20.
Wait, I'm sorry, 9.
Oh, I screwed it up.
Here we got 10.
I rolled the exact same thing. Well, it's plus your dex,
All right.
so 10.
Someday. Yeah.
10 is
Someday you'll know how to play D&D.
No.
I have to ask again every time we do Strahd. I'm always like,
Oh, it's 11.
dexterity? And they're like, yes.
11.
You can write it on your character sheet.
Nah.
I'm running out of room.
Birdcough don't play like that.
Plus 2, real D&D.
All right, I need to do this one at a time real quick. Ian, what did you get?
10.
All right.
It'd be a real short story.
10
Hubert?
as well.
We have to
Okay,
roll
so you
again.
both have to roll again. Brandon, what did you get?
20.
Whose 10 is better? Oh my god. I rolled a 2, you win.
11.
His 10 is better than my 10.
Wait a minute.
I live for 10s.
What did you get, Hubert?
It's a 5.
What? Say again?
What did you get, Hubert?
14 on top of the 10.
His 10 is higher than my 10.
Higher than you.
All right, sorry. I was confused. I thought Brad rolled the 10 and then Hubert. So Brad,
No,
what did you
11.
get? Okay, so you got 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ian and I are last. Rip bird card. That's cool.
Literally rip.
Rip. Yeah.
Ripped in half,
Rip
threw
in,
it in the
rip in
mud.
pieces.
Yeah.
Is there mud?
All right. So, as soon as you rip the card in half and its pieces float to the ground, thunder strikes yet again. The ground in front of you, a red mist rises up from the earth, and slowly a skeleton appears. The skeleton of a giant bird-like creature.
Whoa.
And in front of you, feathers materialize over the bone till there's a fully formed, enormous griffin.
Oh.
Sweet.
This is
Visual
hard. This is hard to see, but it's on page 174 of the Monster Manual for those of you nerds that have this. The creature lets out a loud screech. It's staring right at you, and it raises its claw to attack. But fortunately for our brave ranger, he is more dexterous than the bird.
Oh, yeah.
And gets to act first.
That's true.
Oh, big bird.
This might not be so bad after all.
Yeah.
You could eat it after.
Oh.
Okay.
Good meal.
Good meal.
So I get plus 9 to hit on my bow.
Oh!
20.
So that is a critical hit, Brandon.
Yes.
You get to roll an extra damage die.
Ooh. What am I? 1d8?
For your bow?
For
It should
hit, yeah.
tell you.
1d8 plus 4 piercing damage.
That's a D10.
That is d10. That's correct. I get them confused.
It's okay.
All right.
I'm
8
used to all of this.
Yeah.
plus 6,
The
16
salt.
damage.
The salt, dude. It's coming out.
That's not even salt. 16 damage, you said?
Yes.
Man, nothing is going according to plan in this beautiful way. So, Brandon, that critical hit, it's like the bird is nothing to you. You shoot it, your arrow goes right between its eyes. It goes, and it slumps to the ground, dead. One hit.
Damn it!
I'm tired of having to fix your stupid mistakes.
His stupid mistakes.
Bird. Bird.
You injured him. You released that griffin.
Did I injure him? Didn't even phase him.
Clearly, each of those cards was equal. It was not like there was one right answer on the table.
There was one right answer.
We didn't even get a chance to think about it.
Barbarians.
I have no time for politics. I'm walking
What
to
is
the
that?
house.
Okay.
Oh, but free meal. Free meal.
I didn't kill it. I don't want to eat it.
For those of you that want to explore this house, I'm going.
I walk up after him.
Making
Excellent.
new instruments.
Excellent. So, as you're approaching the mansion, you notice that the door, it's a giant double wooden door, right? Big, creepy mansion door. On it, it has a stone face that is kind of divided among the two sides of the door, and it has like hair, almost like a mane, going all around it, and it's got a fanged mouth, and out of that fanged mouth is a giant tongue that is just lopped out. There's also one other interesting thing that I'd like to draw your attention to. To the left of the mansion, there is a hunchbacked man digging in the ground with a rusty shovel. And he's poorly whistling some tune to himself. He doesn't seem to notice your presence.
Who goes there? Hey, that whistling sounds pretty good. I like it.
Did you join in?
Yeah, I go walk over to him and start whistling terribly with him.
Yeah, made for each other.
The man turns to you. And this man, he does not have great hair. His hair is, with what's left of it, the very little that's left, is kind of patchy, and it's stark white, and it's all over the place. Just kind of strings of it.
Great musician, great looking man. What more ask for?
His face is almost normal, except for one distinct characteristic. His right eye is twice the size as his left eye, and it's almost like it's popping out of his skull. But he doesn't seem to mind. There's almost a jolliness kind of surrounding him. He turns and he looks at you and he goes, "Well, hello there! I always appreciate a man who can do a good tune.
Hi, I bird cough.
Bird cough?
Yeah.
My late nephew was a bird cough. Are you related to him? His first name is Timmy.
No.
Oh.
No. That's my stage name.
Well, very excellent then, very excellent. Then I take care of the Grey Lord's manor. Are you here to visit?
Yeah. Come to find more birds and instruments.
Birds? Oh, we've got plenty of birds and instruments, you say?
Yeah.
We have the finest instruments in all the land. They haven't been used at collecting dust.
You do?
We do?
Where?
Well, would you like me to show you?
Wait a minute. What do you mean by we?
Well, my lords, they live here. You...
Doesn't look like anyone lives here.
Listen, I am but one man. They are the lords. They're very cheap. They've only hired me to take care of the establishment. And they are very busy with diplomatic matters right now. But if you'd like to meet them and collect some lovely instruments,
Yay.
I can show you the way. Or if you prefer, you can just be on your way.
Yes, this couldn't be a trap.
How long have you been here?
How long have I been here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been serving the Grey Lords for probably 2 decades now.
Why so many questions? Just lead. Instruments.
Well, you're the ones asking the questions.
They are. They're idiots.
You're a man who knows what he wants.
Yes, I am.
I like that. Let's go then.
I follow.
I grab you because he's gone already, but like I grab both of you and say, with that cod destroyed, the only way out of this place might be inside. So, unfortunately,
I don't trust this man.
I don't trust any of you, so nothing's changed.
Good point.
I'm bringing up the rear.
As we're walking, I go, how'd that song go again?
Yes. I call that one Bluebird.
Oh,
It goes
Bluebird.
like this.
I like that song.
That's my favorite one.
I could see why.
I love this guy.
He bends down and picks up a lantern that he was using to kind of illuminate his digging. And he leads you forward to the giant door. And when he gets to the front, he uses the tongue kind of like a door knocker. He lifts it back, he knocks on the giant double wooden doors, and he leads you inside the Grey Lord's manor. The loud creak, it opens, and as soon as the double doors do open, gusts of wind and clouds of dust fly in your face.
Got dirt in my eye. Smell good.
You step inside onto a tattered red rug. There are 2 candles hanging off the wall, offering some sort of dim light. Under most circumstances, this would be a normal start of a mansion. But this is not normal circumstances. If you look, there is a staircase, a giant staircase, leading up. The problem with this staircase is it doesn't just lead up, it leads back as well, like an M.C. Escher painting. The stairs go like this, and then they bend backward.
Oh,
like this.
okay. Upside down.
Upside down, correct.
Ugh. What is this?
That seems difficult.
Why, those are our stairs.
Oh, they're very lovely. I like them.
Any doors in the room, or is it just the stairs?
No, there are many, many, many doors,
Oh my!
which is what makes this difficult. So,
It's like Peach's castle.
the staircase is obviously the kind of the centerpiece. It's sort of like the main thing, but despite the outside looking like a giant square mansion, this room is actually curved, and it kind of curves around the staircase, and kind of spaced about a foot apart from each other. There are pointed doors. Very small. You could only fit one person at a time through them. A regular doorknob on them. And it looks like around this circle there are 10 different doors. All the doors are identical.
Sir, what did you say your name was?
My name?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit embarrassed by my name because the Grey Lords, they had to punish me.
My parents punished me. They named me Voktang.
What was that?
Voktang.
Bad name.
One more time.
Voktang.
Voktang.
Yes.
That is awful.
I know. So, you know, I've told you my name. And what is yours?
My name? Well, they call me the Worm.
The Worm.
I like it.
Sounds like
like
a
it.
delicious name. Tasty.
How'd you get that name?
To tell you the truth, I don't remember my real name. It's like they used some sort of magic and they sucked my real identity away from me, and now all that's left is the Worm. As he says this, as soon as he finishes saying the Worm, there's a loud oh no. The masters don't like me talking about my punishment. I don't know if I can say any more here.
Are they all home today?
They're always home. This is their manor. They protect it.
What are their names?
What are their names?
It does not sound like you're getting your birds.
Well, I want instrument.
How many
I
are
doubt you're
there?
getting instruments either.
I will get instrument, whether they like it or not.
Well,
The man
try that staircase then.
begins rubbing his temple by his gross, enlarged right eye. And he goes, well, now that I think about it, it's just been me and the Grey Lords for 2 decades, and they don't have names like you, Voktang. They're just known as the Lords.
And where are we?
Where are we?
Where is this manor located? What are they the lords of?
Shadow.
He rubs his temple again. I don't know. I feel like this place and its immediate vicinity is all I've ever known. The worm obeys and crawls in service of the Lord.
You waste your time. This is an illusion. This man is not real.
Oh, I am very much real.
To yourself, I'm sure.
But I see
May we
you.
continue? I go over to a door. I go over to the first door on the left and just listen. Just put my ear up to it and see if I can hear anything.
Do you hear instruments?
Hey, Worm. I see you. Acknowledging that I'm
Hey, Worm.
yeah,
I
he's-
see you.
He's real.
I see you.
I didn't want him to feel bad.
He puts his hand on your left shoulder and he goes,
Oh my.
help me.
Whoa.
Okay, so you go over to the left door and you listen.
Yes.
Press your ear against it. Can I have you make a perception check?
Sure. That was my perception.
Here, just use that guy. Oh, you got it.
Whoa, where'd that guy come from now? Oh boy, not 20.
Damn.
I'm just.
Will you calm down?
I mean,
Dude,
you
the
saw
re-
that.
The realest D&D.
I'm throwing
Fuck your
rocks
birds,
tonight.
fuck your doors!
Okay. I'm perceptive as hell.
Crit failures the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
You're very
everyone
perceptive.
else.
Okay. So, Finn!
Ballard.
This is what you hear. You hear an eating sound. Like something is eating. Imagine somebody's eating like a bowl of oatmeal in the messiest, sloppiest way possible, making as much noise as they possibly could as they were consuming this meal. And as this thing is eating, it's snorting, like deep, powerful snorts, just going. And the snorts are intermittent, not regular in any way.
Move on to the next. Am I doing a perception check at every door?
If you go to every door,
I
yeah.
will move on to the next one.
Wait, what you hear?
Sounds like someone hasn't eaten in a long time and is consuming something I do not have a desire to see in person.
Worm, what's behind each of these doors?
Well, it depends on which one you open, I suppose.
We're instrument.
Oh, I believe it's actually to the door to the right of what your friend just listened to. There are many instruments in there.
Oh, okay. Go on, Elf.
Oh.
Next door.
Oh no, by all means.
Okay. Okay. First pick. I just walk to the door and open it. I won't even try to listen. I just open it.
So you open the door.
Yeah.
Okay. You go through. Good thing we're not checking for traps. In this haunted mansion.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't have
Fascinating.
fine traps, do I? Yeah.
So you open the door, and unfortunately for you, there's not a pile of instruments.
Hello?
There is a long, narrow hallway. The end you cannot see, but you do hear something in the distance. You do hear something leading straight forward.
I shut the door.
Oh no! You hear an instrument.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
and it's
instruments, but behind scary hallway.
Imagine somebody is playing an acoustic guitar, but every time they strike a string, it sounds out of tune.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, sounds good.
You have good musicians here. Maybe I can learn.
That sounds terrible.
What?
You have terrible taste in music.
You just don't understand music like I do.
Maybe. Maybe. At least I don't pick bird cards.
What?
Huh?
Oh, okay. Everyone, instruments, that way. Instruments.
No one cares.
What? What do you mean?
No one cares about music but you.
But maybe a big instrument you can hit people with.
I have an axe.
But more power always good.
No instrument is more powerful than my axe.
That's a good point.
I love Huber just silently nodding in agreement.
What about you, girl? What about you?
Do the lords play these instruments?
Sometimes the lords are very capable artists, but they prefer to paint. Their servants, when they get bored, sometimes they will play these instruments and tell tales of yore.
So who's playing those down there?
Oh, that would be the servant. Though it's one of their favorite tales. It's about the great party we had last year.
Wait! Don't tell me. I want to hear for myself. And I just walk down the hallway.
Okay. So Birdcough is going down the hallway. Is anyone following him?
I'll follow Birdcough.
Music,
Okay.
music.
I will follow slowly behind.
Okay.
I go, "Ugh," and I follow them too.
The worm says, "Wait, just a moment. barbarian thing.
What?
Our lords do have some axes that they don't use. If you find any, feel free to take them.
Do I hear that when I'm walking away?
He says it like fairly loudly. It's not. It's not.
See? Free axe!
Something for everyone.
I kind of, I make that noise. I like, just follow them after. I don't trust this guy. This place is unnatural.
You're welcome.
Bastard.
Okay, so the pecking order here is Birdcough first, right? And then we've got Finn.
Finn's right behind him.
And then Vaktang.
Vaktang.
And then we've got Ha'ath. Correct. All right, excellent. What languages can you all understand?
Common, Elvish, Draconic, and Orc.
Common and orc.
Okay.
Just common because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
But you're an orc.
He's an idiot, though. I forget language.
Yeah, common.
Music is only language I need.
All right, so Finn and Ha'ath, as you walk further and further down the hallway, you hear lyrics accompanying the song. Lyrics are being sung in Orc. So only you two can understand. It tells a tale of a grand party of when the local village was finally invited to feast at the Grey Lord Manor. They came, they danced, the wine endless, the food endless, the music wonderful. And they danced and they sang, and it was beautiful. And then all of a sudden, something happened. The pet, the Grey Lord pet, came out. A giant, tusked beast. And at first, so drunk on the wine, the guests thought that it was comical. It was humorous that these affluent lords kept a boar as a pet. But then the boar started charging and goring the guests, killing them. And then the Grey Lords, high on their balcony perch, pulled out bows and started hunting those not impaled on the tusks. That is the tale of the grand party.
That sounds like happy song.
Wait. Can you not understand it?
What? No.
You're an orc. You can't speak orc.
I forgot. I haven't heard in a long time.
It does not sound like these lords are the sympathetic lot.
No.
What do you mean? But they have instruments.
They loosed a boar on their guests and killed them with bows and arrows like cowards.
Guests probably deserve it. Probably bad guests.
Well, I don't know.
You didn't seem to mind when this coward killed that griffin earlier.
You?
Those arrows come from you?
No, they're cowards because they could not fight back. I would have preferred to kill the griffin with my axe, though, yes.
Yes.
Next time, why don't you give someone else a try?
Easy on the initiative, buddy. Keep on walking.
All right. So as you march forward, this hallway seems to stretch on forever, and nothing changes. The walls are plain. There are candles, enclosed candles, giving dim light. But something happened. Can I have you all make a perception check?
12.
Nothing but 8s.
16.
12.
11.
All right. Sorry. Sometimes I get so excited about what you guys are gonna roll that I'm looking when I actually should be making notes and stuff. All right. Ooh, I did not roll well.
Yay.
Birdcough.
Yay. Oh?
Birdcough, what did you get?
16.
16. Finn.
12.
That's right.
12. Vuctane,
12.
you do need to roll again. Ha'af.
11. This is perception, right?
5 for my
Yes.
second roll.
Yes. It's perception.
11.
Oh, sorry,
15.
11 for my second roll because it's plus 6.
15.
Okay. So, you actually all rolled enough to immediately see it, and that's good because this thing is coming at you quickly.
With our bard in front.
Now there is the Grey Lords are very fond of long, red, tattered rugs. It's just kind of a theme that they have going through all of this. And there's a long, unbroken red rug going all the way down this hallway. However, as you look straight ahead, every single one of you notices that there is a lump in the rug. And this is not just a normal lump, because it is moving toward you underneath the rug.
Sweet.
And as it charges forward, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger like a wave. And it looks like it's ready to crash down on you. What do you do?
I yell, off!
I hunker down and I raise my axe above my head.
So you like push past everybody?
Well,
I run back behind everyone. Oh!
I like brace myself, for impact, and I'm gonna smash this thing.
Excellent.
Tight.
Two-handed great axe.
We get to do one of my favorite things in D&D.
Oh.
We get to test your strength against this thing's strength.
Oh.
It is a battle of strength.
Hubris kind of fight.
Sick.
Questioning if I should rage, because I get advantage on strength checks.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Someone read the book.
Real D&D.
Real D&D.
I'm like, now this I can get into, and I rage, and so now I don't know if it looks like anything, but
For the audience, what is rage? Can you describe it to us?
like from the book or like how it feels.
Both, please.
Okay, well, in battle, you fight with primal ferocity. On your turn, you can enter a rage as a bonus action. While raging, you gain the following benefits if you aren't wearing heavy armor, which of course I am not. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. When I make a melee weapon attack using strength, I add bonus damage from this table on the other page, and I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I can't cast spells, but I wouldn't anyway. And it lasts for 1 minute unless I go unconscious.
Well, I've got good news for you. This is very much a strength check, so you have advantage on it.
Haha! And it feels like a powerful surge of like excited, like a thrill, energy and rage and, everything inside me. Adrenaline, everything.
I love it. You're using your character well. For that, I give you a point of inspiration.
Oh! Senpai hath noticed me. Ha'af noticed me.
Notice you.
If you know real D&D, you get points.
Yeah.
All right.
So I roll.
Yep.
Ben rolled a 20 probably.
Okay, so that's 18.
You don't have to roll again.
Oh, wait, no. I have a proficiency. Is this a saving throw?
might
Or a
crit
No,
check?
it's a check. It's just a strength
You
check.
might crit though in the second round.
It's
That
not an
one's-
attack, though. Can't crit a check.
Yeah, and that one's 21.
We can all react to it though. We don't be like, whoa, Ian.
Yeah.
What's that?
We can all react to it though.
Hey, know your place,
like
Jones.
the players. I can be proud of Ian for having
Talking
done
to the
it.
Well, I rolled a
have to roll a
17
20?
the second time. So
Yeah,
it's
but
a 21.
I mean, he's gonna succeed. Like, sure.
Real D&D.
anyway,
There's winning and then there's winning.
yeah. Anyway,
I feel like Brandon is like
stronger.
secretly looking down
So
on
I'm
our
even
little
stronger
group. I
now.
don't understand.
Yeah.
Not that I blame him. So you make a strength check.
21.
21.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Ha'af strong.
So this lump gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you hear a dull, and you slam your axe on it. Correct?
Yeah, you bet I do.
Goes flat, silent. A pale blue gas secretes out of the sides of the rug.
Where'd it go? Coward!
Quiet, or it'll come back.
The gas wafts over the group.
Ooh.
Can I all have you make a constitution check?
Oh, God.
I will be mindful not to stop unless 20s are rolled.
17.
Oh!
Oh, 17 as
I
well.
actually rolled a 20.
So we gotta do it again then? Oh no, you got 17 plus your
I actually
Constitution.
rolled a 20.
Excellent.
I don't have Constitution, so
Oh, okay.
I
So
do not have a bonus
22.
there.
22?
25.
25. Okay.
But it's a crit, too, or a
Locked
nat
in?
20,
13.
whatever.
13.
17.
17.
17 as well.
Who rolled the 13?
Me.
Okay. So, Bird Coffin Finn, the gas does not affect you, but it doesn't smell particularly good.
This smells good.
It's almost like a rotten eggs kind of a smell.
Reminds me of home.
Better than death.
For you, Ha'ath, it smells sweet. Delicious, even. Like you want to eat the gas.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Unfortunately for Voktang,
Yes!
the gas doesn't have a great effect. It goes into your nostrils, and you feel a sharp and sudden pain in your chest.
Oh, I love pain.
And as you breathe it in, as you're succumbing to that pain, boils appear across your skin. Suddenly, just
It feels good!
whatever sickness has befallen you, it does 7 points of damage. Right now.
I like your spots.
We don't have a healer, do we?
Nope, never do.
That's not true. I can heal though.
Oh, can you? That's right, Bart, you can. You're
Wait,
free
in
to
our
do
other...
things.
Oh, yeah, now he's a cleric in the other one.
Pomper, didn't
And
You okay?
Pomper's a cleric. That's right.
It's just joking.
No, I know. I forgot for a second.
I'm feeling good.
Well, you want help?
I
can
know
help.
rangers get healing spells too, but
I'm okay.
Okay, no help.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, so Voktang, you're just gonna let it ride?
Let it
It
ride.
likes the pain.
Let it
She likes
ride.
it.
Let it ride.
Okay.
All right.
I know a good song,
I would like to hear a song.
but it heal you.
I'm always down for a song. I think now's as good a time as any.
Okay.
Birdcough, regale us with your
I get my
beautiful tunes.
my mandolin out. What is this spell called again? Healing ward. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Healing, healing, healing the mighty wounds. Healing, healing, singing a jolly tune. Bloop. And this heals. Heal him for regen points equal to 1d4. So,
Triangle one.
triangle. 1, but with my spell modifier, which is 2,
Okay.
you get 3 points of healing.
One of your boils disappears.
Look, you look good already.
Your tune soothes my mind.
I know.
I know.
Almost as if responding to your song, the corridor shifts. And suddenly it's like the end quickly snaps
No.
right to where you are. And there's another pointed door which you can or cannot go through.
What is this place?
Can I have them make a perception check?
Everybody or just
Everybody.
5.
nat 20? I'm super
What the
perceptive.
hell is happening?
Weighted dice.
14.
Yeah.
14.
Yes.
I'm told.
So perceptive.
So everybody except Ha'ath hears this. Finn,
Super hears it.
you superhero. You feel as though you recognize the song.
He's got those weighted dice.
Yeah.
It is. You're an elf, correct?
I'm an elf.
Okay.
I mean, what else?
So, it is a song that your people used to hear before they went to war. However, they used drums and horns for this song. What you hear is an organ rendition of it.
Oh.
I know this song. This is what we would play before we went to war.
Song?
Song?
I hear no song.
Oh, this trickery. We cannot trust our senses.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not the one with boils all over me.
They feel good.
Sorry, Ben, does this music sound good, actually?
Yeah, I mean, it's being well played. However, there is one other little thing.
What music?
You're left in the dark. Every note that's played, there's a little bit of a splat.
Okay.
So it's like imagine like an organ note, "Duh," and then a second later, splat.
Okay.
They're playing a Cronenberg organ.
Yeah. Baron Munchausen organ.
This music sound okay.
There's no one on the rack but
probably need work.
This place is strange and confusing.
we still see the hallway. Oh, we
No,
the door turned off.
the door. So like imagine the
We
corridor.
hear this on the
is-
other side of the door.
Yeah, you hear it on the other side of the door. Yep, you got it.
I'm not optimistic, but there is only one way forward. Perhaps you should go first this time.
Just for clarity's sake, you can go actually back the way you came. You can, if you want to do that.
This door's as good as any other.
Okay.
Probably axe ahead.
I walk up to the door, but I'm like,
Axe beats instrument, right?
yes. I'm being cautious, I don't trust this place. So I open the door, but I've got my axe ready, so I'm like,
This giant barbarian is peeking.
yeah.
Hello. So you open the door. And it's actually a relatively small room. There is one gigantic thing. There's an organ kind of attached to the wall. A big black onyx organ made of some sort of refined stone, and the pipes extend all the way. This room is extremely tall. They just go up and up and up as if into infinity. And this man playing this song, every time he strikes a key, out of the hole in the pipe where the music comes out, blood squirts out of the pipes and splashes all around. Most of it goes on the man in the organ below, but he doesn't seem to mind. Other splashes of blood go behind him, or to his left side, or to his right side. Some even squirt somewhat close to you. The figure, caked in red, has some sort of cloak, a gigantic cloak that is draped over the stool that he sits on, and it extends backward. At the end of the cloak, there's a pool of blood.
And now I can hear the music.
You can, yeah.
Oh, the hunchback's still,
that
the hunchback's still with us, right?
He is not.
Oh,
No,
okay.
so he stayed behind.
Staying
where
in
you
the
guys- yeah.
in the foyer.
I can't carry that. What'd I do?
We're all in this room right now, right?
As far as I know, Ha'ath just stepped forward. You guys are
Yeah.
all hanging
Yeah,
out.
I'll-
in the hallway.
I'll step in.
Enter, yeah.
Okay.
Who are you?
Perhaps you can find other instruments that produce blood.
That'll make good show.
So in response to your "Who are you?" question, the figure plays for a little bit, finishing the song, stops.
You need practice more.
He takes offense to this,
Oh no.
and he bolts up, and he turns it around, and his what you presume was a once white shirt is just drenched, soaking. He's dripping blood, and his face, half of it, it looks as though it's a human mask made from skin, a woman's skin. And there's just the hair of the woman that he killed and put on his face is caked in blood, and her hair is just disgusting. It's draped over his face, in the back of his head. And he goes, You? You mock me?
What? Nothing to be ashamed of. I can teach you. I'm a great teacher.
Now this I would like to see.
He puts his hand to his chest and he goes, I am the talent in the family.
Your family need work. Need practice.
If you insult me one more time, I'll summon forth the pet, and we can see just how talented you are.
Well, I just want to play music with you. That's all.
Then show me.
Okay.
Show me your song.
Okay.
Damn it, I was so about to cut this guy in half.
I walk
My
over.
friend is really good. You're in for a treat.
We'll see about that.
I'm so ready to kill this guy. Like,
If he does
I'm
not
seething.
impress, you will be punished. The rest of the lords, they'll have something in store for you.
Are you a lord?
I am a lord.
Enough talk, I play!
This guy rules.
Have at it then.
I walk over to her and I go, Boo, Magic Mansion, Magic Scary Mansion.
Oh, God.
See? Like that good song.
I enjoyed that song more than most, I'll be honest.
Can I have you roll a charisma check, Birdcough?
Sure. Let's do so 20.
Wow.
Not a nat 20.
Not a
no,
natural
no,
20?
no, not 20. 18 plus 2.
We're magic today.
Hope we get these rolls in.
My phone, for
Yeah.
whatever reason, just pulled up Siri and I was like, what can I help you with? I'm like, all of it.
All of it.
What you think?
The man puts his finger on his lip and he's tapping it. And he walks. He's wearing boots with a pointed steel tip. They make quite a lot of noise when he walks. It's clear that his fashion choice is all on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
His hands are behind his back as he walks to you, and he gets right in your face. And he goes, play another one. I'm not sure yet.
What kind of song?
Play me a romantic melody, please.
Okay.
This dude.
Pretty lady, pretty lady.
Louder!
I like pretty ladies and pretty ladies like me. Yeah.
Can I have you roll another charisma check?
Sure.
11? You got plus 2.
Yeah, 11.
That one wasn't as good.
Well, I've been working on it. It's a little new.
So I'm conflicted, complex, and I say, the first one, it was a good jingle. The second one felt like stones being lobbed at my face.
Well,
and
I know the feeling.
it's a little more avant-garde for the normals, I would say.
so I say we have a duel.
A duel?
Yes.
A musical duel.
Damn it.
Do you agree?
But I prefer we play together to be friends. Maybe we form a band. What do you think? What do you think?
Not 20.
That means they gotta form a band.
A band, you say?
Yeah, just think.
A band?
We could travel world, play music, and become famous.
I've never met anyone with such a brilliant idea. Let me have my servants bring the instruments. Can your fellows, can they play as well?
Why not?
We can try.
I can snap.
That's good enough.
That's real cool, man. You do that.
Man.
I play drum.
Drum? Percussion?
I'll play a drum. Maybe I can do that.
Why, I have just the thing for you. There are bones that materialize, and they form together. Skeleton warriors draped in scraps of iron armor, iron chainmail, carrying all sorts of instruments. They march forward in a grand parade. There's guitars, flutes, drums.
I grab a flute.
I take the biggest drum I see.
Okay, so this drum that you have, it's this enormous wooden drum, but it has like this leather skin draped over it, and he's going to get to your lute. He loves your lute. He gets to the drum and he says, "Take these," and he gives you 2 giant wooden sticks with which to beat the drum.
I grab the flute, not a lute.
Oh, you grabbed a flute.
A flute.
The flute.
I also have a flute on my person.
He comes up to you
If anyone cares.
and he says, "Sorry, what'd you say?"
I thought that was funny. I was like, do I actually have a musical instrument? I do.
Dual wield flutes.
Freaking Ian Anderson over here.
Finn, he comes up to you and he says,
Never had one lesson.
Listen, this is very important. The flute you have, I got it from a wizard. If you play it, you might cast wonderful, terrible spells. So just know that before we begin.
That sounds fun.
This guy is amazing.
How old are you?
Hey, that rude ass.
Like 10. How old am I?
Yeah.
Why, how old do you think I am?
You seem very old. Wise beyond your years. As if you've been here for a very, very long time.
I think the last time I counted it all up, I'm 1,263
Wow.
months old!
Good joke. Good joke.
Okay. Curious?
So,
He's like 5, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, wait. Really?
He's a trickster. He always told me my flute
He's
makes
25
spells.
and a half.
Oh, 12, okay. Ha definitely didn't do that math in his head.
you're 25.
I happen to be a math genius.
A question for Voctane and Birdcough.
Roll arithmetic, please.
He takes his hand and he shows you all the instruments again. He says, "Are there any instruments you're interested in?"
What you recommend? I could play anything.
You seem especially talented. So I am going to give you the most underappreciated but deceptively complex instrument we have. He brings forth, he's struggling to carry it, a giant horn made of metal. And it seems to contort and twist itself in nonsensical ways. It starts very small, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Like a Dr. Seuss horn?
Basically like a Dr. Seuss horn.
Okay. Cool. Ooh, pretty.
Be careful. That instrument that you have, it requires a certain delicate touch. Blow too hard and you might blow us all away.
Of course I'd be careful. I'm master musician.
You there, creepy fellow, first of all, what's up with your skin? And second of all, what instrument would you like to play?
I just like to snap.
Oh, right.
Just like to snap.
I like a good beat.
Can you give me a little bit of a preview? I like to see how you're going to settle into our song.
I cast my mage hand and it starts snapping.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm not even going to look that up. We'll go with it. That's pretty great. Is that a magic hand?
It is.
How did you get that?
It's a long, long tale that I would rather not go into. I would just like to hear some beautiful music.
Just so you know.
Perhaps after the show I can tell you.
Well, after the show, I'm adding it to my collection. All right, let us begin. I will be the maestro for this song.
Wait, what you say?
I will be the maestro for this song.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right. And,
Can I do something really quick?
yes.
Okay. Tell me if this works.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, "What do you desire?" Okay.
Okay, but you're very intentionally trying to get his attention,
Yeah.
saying, what do you
Say,
desire?
"What do you desire?" But
Okay.
then I want to make sure he hears me. So I want to say, "What do you desire?" and then immediately cast command, because I can't trip,
Okay.
and say answer. But then you have to succeed in a wisdom saving throw.
Excellent. Okay. I am familiar
Just
with
the
command.
Hmm?
All right. So,
He has
what
to
does your spell say?
succeed or fail.
Yeah.
What does your spell say DC? Specificity?
12.
Okay. So I have to. If I succeed in the wisdom saving throw, it has no effect.
Correct.
Okay. So I got an 18, but I have good news for you, Octane. He's the kind of individual that's going to tell you exactly what he wants anyway.
Okay.
That's just who he is.
All right.
And he goes, "Did you ask, what do I desire?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like a change of clothes, but beyond that, I want to create the most beautiful song in the world.
Good goal.
And when I do, I'll finally be satisfied. Are we ready?"
No, I would not play these instruments. I would not do this, everyone.
What wrong? Look what you bring me.
I don't
Nah.
trust it.
Now is when you turn back?
We haven't started yet. Good a time as any.
Maybe you just be audience then.
Okay. I'm not playing.
But I need your snaps.
Only my good friend here is worthy of hearing the snaps.
Wait, I could snap and play at the same time.
I really wish it didn't come to this. Servants, kill him. Can we roll initiative?
Oh
Now this is an instrument I like to play.
Nat 20. 20's all around.
7.
All right, hold on. I gotta roll 2 initiatives here.
We were gonna play some music.
We were close.
Sketchy music.
Sketchy, weird music.
The flute was pursed to my lips. I was ready.
I was gonna play this drum that was probably human skin.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna blow up the whole place with that horn.
All right, Finn, what did you get?
I got 18.
18. Good roll.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have Bird Cough.
7.
7.
Roll again, bird cough.
Oh.
Vaktang.
Nat 20.
17.
Oh, wow.
You're 7 better than my 7.
Yeah. That's right, partner.
Can I research Breakman? Is that okay? For
Yeah,
one sec?
absolutely. Go for it.
Thanks.
You do get first action, though. Just keep that in mind.
Haste.
Haste.
And then...
I also rolled a 7, but his 7 is better than my 7.
Okay. A lot of ties.
Yeah.
Very surprising.
Wild ride.
Oh my god, the dice tower, we forgot about it.
Oh,
The dice tower.
What we got?
I have a dice tower now.
Yeah, bring it over. Let's use it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. What does that do? I don't think I've seen this.
You drop dice into it, and they come out into the channel so that you don't throw them off the table.
For Huber.
That is so cool.
It's for Hubert.
For Huber.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So like
You should
go.
use it.
Critical failure. That one.
Curious to see how this is gonna go.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thought you guys
Goes back and forth.
thought you guys were gonna play music, but
Isn't that what always happens? You think something...
think something and then something else.
Well, I mean, he did say some interesting things about these instruments. We could be curious.
He didn't even tell you what the drums did.
Yeah, what do they do?
Just blows up the
Be
entire
curious,
mansion.
We all die.
Well, good run.
with my action.
I
can try to
like
play the
this
flute?
drum.
Yeah, you absolutely can. I think that would be awesome. Brandon, I'm gonna tell you this out of character.
My character flaw is there's no room for caution in a life lived to the fullest.
Oh my god.
Your instrument is my favorite of
All
the
right.
set.
My flaw is violence is my answer to almost any challenge.
I think that's a strength.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For this group, yes.
It's my only personality trait.
So, Huber, I'm going to break the rules a little bit. You rolled a nat 20 for your initiative.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to give you 2 actions for your. You get to act first, and you get a bonus action.
Damn.
Must be nice.
So what do I see? What is in front of me?
So, the Grey Lord is within arm's reach of you.
Okay.
I would say probably 10 feet to the left. There's a line. They were all lined up, ready to watch the performance. There's a line of skeletons in the tattered armor.
How many skeletons?
25.
There are,
70.
There are a lot of skeletons. They had to bring in a lot of instruments. They didn't know what you guys wanted, so there's 10 skeletons actually.
Whoa.
In a line.
Easy.
Okay. All right. I'm going to throw a fireball at the organ.
Okay.
Michael Huber, everybody.
Interesting.
Michael,
Out of character, why the organ?
I think it has something to do with magic power. Warlock, you know, so I'm always like sensing the vibe, sensing the spirits.
I was wondering what would happen if I
Yeah,
smashed his organ.
sensing
too.
the whole
It'll piss him
thing,
off,
and
too.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's some kind of magical power.
I like this. Not taking things at face value. You have a point of inspiration, please.
Good. You gotta get that inspiration going, Brad.
Mm-hmm. But
It's okay,
Birdcough doesn't
we're
do
his
anything clever.
favorites.
What's that? Birdcraft doesn't do anything clever?
Yeah.
You know, your commitment to stupidity has been really good. I liked it a lot.
You gotta double down on being dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you'll
Good
just be
RP.
so dumb. At
You
once
gotta do it
sometime.
for the RP.
Yeah.
Your family need work.
You need practice more.
So you throw a fireball. Fireballs are very powerful.
Yeah, where are the
That's an AoE, right?
where are the skeletons in connection to the organ? Like, is there a
Great
way to suck them up in my 20-foot sphere
Like the room,
radius?
20 feet.
Yeah, the room is not very big. We
Careful.
did-
Okay.
We did mention
Like
that.
the whole attack is 20 feet?
It's
It's
each creature in a 20-foot radius
Good lord.
sphere
Centered
centered
on
at
the
the
point.
point.
So, like I said before when we described the beginning of the room, like you can't put the fireball beyond the organ because the
Yeah.
organ is like
Against
attached to the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the organ could be the farthest back you
Yeah,
could
farthest.
put the fireball.
Yeah.
I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Okay.
Your friends are just outside of the radius of the fireball.
Excellent.
You and Great Lord are in it. So you would be hurting yourself, but you would be getting the 10 skeletons, except for 3 of them. So it's like
Okay.
the line kind of curves around and encompasses the organ, you, Grey Lord, 7 of the skeletons, not your friends. So, but you would be damaging yourself.
Can I, since I got the nat 20, can I take a jump back and then cast it as my 2 actions? The first action being like a step back.
So if you step back, because you're in combat and because you're within arm's reach of Grey Lord, he does get an attack of opportunity. You can risk that attack of opportunity, but he does get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do that.
Risk it for the trisk.
So I'm gonna like do some cool
You're gonna try.
jump back.
Don't know if you can cast Fireball while in the air, but we'll go with it.
Probably could.
Probably could. Probably could. It's pretty cool.
It would look sweet.
What's your armor class?
A little measly 11.
Okay. It's a hit.
Uh-oh.
When you jump back, the Grey Lord Maestro is quicker than he seems. A blade appears in his hand, a thin blade, a rapier, and he stabs you in the gut.
Oh, feels good.
What?
You take 6 damage. But there's another effect to the weapon. Starting from the puncture wound, you feel your blood get cold. And on your skin, ice slowly starts creeping around your body.
Frostmore.
Whoa.
It feels so good.
Well done.
Might want to get into that fire now.
All right, I'm gonna chuck the fireball. The farthest back
Does
corner.
getting stabbed interrupt your spell?
Uh-oh.
He hadn't started.
Yeah, I
yet.
hadn't started it yet.
Sure.
I was gonna jump, land, cast.
Okay. Go for it.
Do I roll? The old 17
Be plus
The
your
old
Plus your,
17.
plus
spellcasting modifier.
is
Generally
plus
on the third
A
page.
bright
of
streak
your-
flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range and then blossoms into a low roar with an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So, damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. Okay, so you said your DC save was 12, correct?
spell save DC is 12.
Okay. So, I'm going to make a save for all of the skeletons and then for the Grey Lord. So, the Grey Lord fails. The skeletons succeed. Please roll 8d6.
8 D6s.
Target takes 86
Okay,
damage on a
You
failed
wanna do
save.
two at a time here?
2 at a time. I like it.
3
2 and a 1. So that's 3 total.
Okay.
5.
5, 8.
Okay.
11.
19 total.
19 total.
So we're at 19 total.
That was it.
That was it?
Is that wait,
19 total, right?
2, 4,
2,
6.
4,
Oh,
6,
8. One
2
more. One more.
7. So
26.
26.
Good God.
26 total? Okay.
The damage.
Fireball.
Man, that is just enough to kill the Grey Lord and the skeletons.
God
just
damn it!
enough.
I think there's still a couple though.
There are 3 skeletons left.
Whatever.
What about the organ? Tell me about that, Ben.
Yeah, paint the
Did he kill
picture.
the organ?
Yeah.
Paint the picture, Ben.
Hold on a second. I gotta think. So I'm gonna tell you about the organ last. The Grey Lord gets ignited by the flames and starts screaming, "Aye!
Does it feel good?
It feels so good!" And he actually starts like twisting into the ground like a screw. And it's almost like he's melting into his cloak. His cloak stays intact, as it is undamaged, unfazed by the flame. But his corporeal form is gone, melted. The skeletons are a lot more straightforward. They just pretty much blow the fuck up. So just and bones scatter all around.
So is Cloak still there?
His cloak is still there.
I pick up Cloak.
All right.
New Cloak.
Now your turn.
Hold on. I like it, though.
ASAP.
I like the initiative. I like the initiative. Anyway, 3 skeletons still alive. What happens to the organ is the most interesting of all. So, because your fireball was centered on the organ, you do a shit ton of damage to it. So you basically melt the pipes. The most of the base of the organ that made of that onyx, that really powerful stone, is unfazed. However, at the center of the fireball, it's like you threw TNT and you blew up a crack in it, and it's ripped open like a rib cage. Speaking of a rib cage, what is housed in the rib cage?
The ribs?
Underneath.
Heart, the lungs,
The heart.
part
You
of
see,
the esophagus.
you see a muscly, pulsing red flesh beating underneath the onyx. Pum, pum. Pum, pum. Pum, pum. Still presumably alive, whatever it is.
Now I can't do anything, right? That was my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good turn.
What a turn.
What a turn. All right, so who do we have next? Finn, we have you next.
Yes. I will pick. We got 3 skeletons left.
Got 3 skeletons left. They're all in a line to your left.
I'll pick off a couple of these guys if I can.
Okay.
I will aim at the closest skeleton,
Okay.
and I will not hit that skeleton.
Oh no.
That is a natural one.
Yeah.
That is a critical failure.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
The way
no.
we do critical failures on D&D is something horrendous to you happens.
It's 1d. Is it 1d10 or is it? No?
Well, I get to decide where your arrow goes.
I thought, don't I roll again and then if I fail that, then you decide? No, never mind.
That's not
what-
usually how we do it, but
You damage yourself, I think, usually.
yeah,
Or one
I
of
like
those.
to. I like to.
Yeah, in my other campaign, I shot my tank in the ass one time. That was fun.
Yeah. This ain't your other campaign.
No.
This is real D&D.
Yes, you.
Ben
can
is
roll.
Lord.
That is actually how you do it. Is you do roll again.
What, the damage or the D20?
No, you just
You like confirm.
you get a chance to
Yeah.
to get out of it, possibly. So
Go ahead.
is it D10?
No. So don't
Or
you?
one
You
D-
roll the d20 again to,
Oh,
make,
okay.
to confirm that's a critical failure.
Oh my God!
Really confirmed.
Absolutely. a
He
critical
rolled
Really
another
confirmed
one?
it.
You
Yeah.
die, dude.
Really confirmed.
You're not getting out of this one.
But how amazing is that after 320s?
No, I knew it. You used him up.
Wow.
You used him up.
Used them up on listening to music.
Yeah.
Nice job.
So the way that we're going to contextualize this is combat, turns take place in a matter of seconds.
Sure.
And so when you notice that your friend, if we can call him that, Voktang, initiated
I'm
this
a woman,
battle.
by the way, Ben.
What's that?
I'm a female, by the way.
Sorry.
No worries.
When this woman initiated battle,
Story of my life, bro.
you like immediately just kicked in. You're like, I'm going to shoot this skeleton.
Yeah.
He jumped back.
Right.
Excuse me. She jumped back into your line of sight, and you shot Voktang. So roll for damage on Voktang, who still has ice slowly creeping over his body. Her body. I'm sorry. Gosh.
God.
Alright.
We're used to
Her
it
gender
by now.
switching back and forth.
I
Oh
wish.
boy. 3. Hello, sorry. 7.
Jeez.
Alright, I'm down to 9 health.
Pretty bad.
So as you jump in the air, another arrow pierces. Not another arrow, but you get pierced again on your right side.
Does it
So
feel
good!
Does it feel good? Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do during your turn?
Thank
Finn?
you,
Uh,
Finn.
yeah, I'm gonna attack again. As I can, right? I can attack twice and take this action. I think
Oh
I get
my
that at
God.
5, right?
I've got extra attack at 5, so you probably do.
Yes, you do.
Hot.
Hot shit.
You shoot Voktang
Say it again.
again.
Montaigne is dead.
Watang is dead.
Okay, it didn't fail that time. 13 to hit. One of the closest skeleton.
Just barely.
All right.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's,
Come on,
that explosion
Killing us.
rattled me. 8 damage.
Nice.
Okay. So you shoot off the left bony arm of the skeleton, but it still seems to be able to function.
Okay.
You said 8?
8 damage, correct.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay, great. So next we've got the skeletons themselves.
Skeletor.
The skeletons without a master are a little chaotic. So all 3 of them choose to attack 3 different dudes. The one whose arm you shut off is very mad at you, charges forward, and swings to attack. What is your armor class?
My armor class is 16. Oh, it's higher than my other guy.
He misses. His
Nice.
whiffs. Clearly not his dominant hand. The second skeleton attacks you, Ha'ath.
Ah!
At last.
What is your armor class?
14.
Hits.
Ow.
6 damage. Pierces you right in the thigh.
Whatever.
Third skeleton goes for you, Birdcoth.
Wait, why me? We friends.
What is your armor class?
13.
It hisses at you before it swings.
What?
What is your armor? So you said 13?
Yeah.
Misses.
Ha!
Next on the list,
Bad eyesight.
we have Greylord, who's dead.
Rip.
Then
Rip.
we have Birdcough.
Ooh. All right, everyone, calm down. I handle this. I will play them a song to soothe them. I take the horn that I'm using and I blow it as hard as I can at the skeletons.
Oh, God.
Can I just have you roll a d20 and let me know what you get? Don't add anything to it.
6.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, boy.
So you blow into the horn with as hard as you can. And what happens is the mouth of the horn starts vibrating. And at first, it's very, very quiet. It's just this dull sort of blast. It goes, but it echoes all around you, the entire room, and it gets louder and louder and louder. And the walls start shaking, the bones in the ground start rattling until it's. Can I have you roll 4d8?
48s?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, God.
2.
Next one, good double.
6. 17, 8, 4, 12.
Yep.
2.
It's 4. You had it.
I lost count now.
Oh, okay.
You effed me up.
Sorry.
I had 12, and then when I just rolled, I think that was an 8. Okay. So 20.
It's only 48, right?
Yeah.
It's 48, yes.
So you've rolled like 5 now.
Yeah, you rolled like 2.
Sorry, I fucked you up.
Just start over.
Let's roll over.
4.
4.
4.
Plus 4, 8.
8.
Okay.
16.
One more.
17.
17. Got good news and I've got bad news.
You're dead, by the way.
The horn does 17 damage to all of the skeletons.
Tight.
Much like the fireball, they blow the fuck up and just
Ooh.
shoot all over the room, the bones. The horn also does 17 damage to each of you.
And me? Or am I good?
No, and to you.
Oh. Ah!
Wow.
Your ears, all of you, start bleeding.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
The beating heart of the organ also stops.
The pain is beautiful.
Bro,
dead.
you unconscious.
I'm down. 17 damage?
Oh, yeah.
17 damage.
Oh, man. If it
Yeah.
had been a little more, you would have died outright,
Yep.
I think. Or no, it's double your total hit
Oh,
points
okay,
or
I'm at
double your
negative
total
7.
your... No, yours is 0.
I think I have to double check. Much like I really need to check critical failures.
I've been trying to look for it. It's like hard to find.
I know. Some things in the player's handbook can be really hard to find. I believe it is double your maximum hit point.
That's
if
what
you take that
That's
out.
what I thought too.
I think so. Because we've looked it up before.
We've looked it up like 4
Yeah.
times.
So, Voctane, not in good shape, non-responsive. The rest of you
Non-response.
have bleeding ears, took severe damage from the horn. You know, I will give it to you, though, Birdcough.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really dumb thing that your character would do.
Mm-hmm.
Take a point of inspiration.
Yay!
Follow that all the way through.
17 damage, bleeding ears.
Yep.
Bleeding ears.
This instrument may be too powerful.
And I got big ears.
You also have disadvantage on perception. moving
Shit.
forward.
Oh, I'm really good at that.
Your action.
I shoot Birdcough an irritated glance, and then I go and I sink my axe into the heart in Oregon.
Remember that the heart had already stopped beating as a result of the horn.
I'm just pissed.
Okay, but so you just go up and you just...
Yeah. I'm attacking a corpse. Like we said I should do earlier. As I just realized.
You sink your axe into the flesh of whatever this thing is, and it goes pretty far. And then you hear a baby cry.
Do I hear that, or is that just the blood in my ears?
Another illusion.
It's probably blood.
Ignore it.
I take my axe out. Does the heart look sufficiently destroyed?
Yes.
Okay. Then I sit down on the bench of the organ, looking irritated.
Okay.
Are we out of combat?
You're out of combat. Everything's dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up his cloak.
I'm gonna go check on
Free cloak.
Satravel.
Yeah. Bactangs.
Do you put the cloak on?
No, not yet.
Okay. You're gonna go check on Vaktain, you said?
Yeah.
Finn? Alright. So, when you reach Vaktain, you know that she's unconscious, bleeding from her stomach, from her side, and from her ears. A lot of blood going away, mixing with the rest of the blood that's already on the floor, and the ice is still slowly creeping over her body.
Can I remove the arrow with any kind of proficiency, being a ranger? Like,
You can make a medicine check, yeah, and as a ranger, you might have a proficiency to medicine.
No, but
Okay.
I'll try.
Do you want to go a step further and just try to stabilize?
Sure.
So, you can stabilize the blood loss. You might need to have a specific plan of attack for the ice.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna worry about blood loss for now.
Okay.
Love you, Huber.
Love you too.
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
Lucky number 13.
What attribute do you add to? I think it's wisdom to medicine. Is that correct?
I do not have anything for wisdom.
Can I see somebody's character sheet?
Medicine is wisdom, yeah.
Okay. So add your wisdom bonus if you have one.
I do not have a wisdom bonus.
Okay, so 13.
When I'm playing stupid, I'm the only one down. When I'm playing smart, I'm the only one down.
Yeah, hoggering through it's kind of going fine for me so far.
The two ones from Brandon were rough.
That was
That's
bad.
pretty dope.
I was gonna blow that horn anyway, though.
You do successfully stabilize
Nice.
Vaktain. The blood loss has stopped. You slowly regain consciousness with 1 HP left at your disposal. However, you wake up and your blood feels like ice because it is ice because ice is slowly consuming your body.
Because it is ice.
If you're conscious, I ask you if there's anything we can do to stop the ice.
You want blanket?
It feels good. I don't know.
You want blanket? I got cloak. We can use this blanket.
Sure, give me the blanket. It's cold.
Okay. I just put it on.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast detect magic on the cloak.
Okay.
As it's falling down
As
towards
it's-
you.
as it's
I'm
on
putting
me.
it on like, ooh,
As
human.
Wait,
I'm gonna
as
take-
it's like on you?
When it's on me already, yeah.
Okay.
Can't move.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. All right. So, as the cloak surrounds you, and what happens is, like, the tips of the cloak have like little claws, and they dig into your flesh. It's like gnawing at you, and as it drapes your back,
Tickles.
the same thing. It's like sticking to you, like pinching you.
Well, because I'm
biting you.
laying down, so it's on me like a blanket.
Yeah, no, it's still biting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just on your front.
Got
It's
it.
doing that.
Got it.
You do detect a great, dark, and powerful magic on this cloak. Yes, it is magic as fuck.
How Blanket feel?
Evil.
Oh. Sorry.
How does your character respond to this evil cloak?
Feels good.
Yeah.
It feels really good.
Evil.
But I'm nervous.
There's one other piece of information that I need to give you that your detect magic spell affords you. I just need to look it up real quick. Give me 1 second.
Oh, it's also my Eldritch invocation. So I'm just using Eldritch Sight for that.
Okay.
Detect magic at will.
Yeah, no problem. The cloak, you know which school of magic it comes from, if any. The cloak comes from the school of necromancy.
Cool.
Would have never guessed.
Yeah.
Shocker.
About your ice problem.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
So what happens is the cloak, like, moves of its own accord and goes underneath the ice into your skin. It's piercing you. That hurts, by the way. But it also weirdly feels good to you.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hard sensation to describe because it's doing a beneficial thing for you. And the cloak kind of surrounds the ice and stops it from moving forward. It hasn't solved the problem, but it has staved it off. What other side effects this has, we do not yet know.
So the cloak is inside of me right now.
It is, but not all of it. Just as much as was needed to surround this spreading ice. So, like, you've got this black cloth, like, kind of, like, imagine this circle of ice is around you like this. You've got the black cloak surrounding it, and it's a super
red?
long cloak. What's that?
It was red before.
No, it was a black cloak that was draped in
Oh,
blood.
covered in blood. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's covered in blood.
Sorry.
It is naturally a black cloak, but yeah, it is still bloody as hell.
Okay.
But the long cloak is like still, like, if you were to stand up, just sticking off you. Like, it's super, super long.
Okay.
So it's something that you could also trip over.
All right, I'm gonna stand up and just kind of wrap it all around me
Okay.
to like shorten it.
Okay.
Looking better than ever.
Feels good. Thank you.
You want me to heal a little? You want a little heal?
I do love your tunes.
Alright. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds. Creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Let's see, Cure Wounds. I'm gonna roll it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. 3 plus 2, 5.
Okay.
So, well, gonna give you some of that Cure Wounds. Gonna show that Cure Wounds. Feel better, yay.
Because of the effects of the cloak, you only heal for half the amount.
Ooh, how much was it?
It was 5.
It was 5. So I get 3.
You round up. Yep. So 3.
Are there any other doors or anything in this room, or just the door we came through?
There is nothing other than the door you came through, but you see a tiny gray hand poke out. So you're sitting on the stool, you're not facing it, but the rest of you see it.
Oh, I was sitting out with
Oh.
my back to the organ.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
are looking at the
Yeah,
organ. Okay.
sorry.
So from where the heart was, you see a tiny little gray hand poke itself out.
Oh.
And the baby starts crying again. And this tiny, disgusting gray thing slowly pulls itself out of the heart and flops down. It stares right at you. And it says, "Are you my mommy?"
Yes.
Congratulations, Heart. It's a boy.
Is it a boy?
You don't know what it is.
Oh. I mean, it's
It's
a
something.
nude baby, isn't it?
It's a gladiator.
It is
A
nude,
barbarian.
but it doesn't have any distinguishable genitalia.
Ah.
I climbed out of the heart.
Climbed out of the heart.
A child has emerged from the heart and the organ.
Do we have any reason to do anything but leave this room immediately?
I cannot think of one.
I most
like
certainly am
holding
not
this-
caring for that
Am
child.
I holding this child?
Are you holding the child?
Did it flop into my lap or did it
No,
flop onto
it-
the organ?
Yeah, it like flopped out of the organ and it is on the ground. You can go pick it up if you'd like.
Because it's gray, and it came out of the organ that the guy was in. Like, I'm not smart,
Yeah.
but,
You said you were gonna be its mother.
well, and I'm just gonna say,
Are you a Grey Lord?
Mama.
The child thinks I am its mother. I cannot abandon one of my own.
And I think you are a fool!
He may prove useful later.
Where's that flute?
Like the instruments proved useful?
What? Do you see them? We win. We win. They dead.
There's something in combat.
Satrafel's also almost dead.
There's something in combat where you take advantage when you have it. Having a child of these monsters may be an advantage.
I think there's too many tricks in here. How do we know that is a child? It could be pretending to be a child. It could be
True.
another one of these lords in disguise.
True.
I think you take it. I get prize. You get prize.
I'm leaving the child here.
Okay.
If he thinks I should take it, that means it's a stupid idea.
What you mean?
It's the smartest thing you've ever said.
I
Yes.
defeat monsters. We still alive.
Child, I am sorry I am not your mother.
Oh, bye-bye, child.
I'm gonna detect magic on the child.
The child is magic as hell. And it's from the School of Necromancy.
Oh, it's magic.
Finn, I appreciate your skepticism and keeping a level head in an uneven-headed group. Take a point of inspiration.
Oh, all right.
Is the heart in pieces or what's going on there?
So, like the heart, when Haath slammed his axe into it, it just sort of split open. It's not necessarily in pieces, but it is divided.
I'm trying
I'm
to
gonna
decide.
take it and put it in my bag.
Isn't it
I mean,
giant?
it's the heart. Yeah, it's a giant heart that you only saw a little bit of. It's not like you can just
Oh, okay.
pick it up.
Okay, so it's like attached into the organ.
Yes.
Okay. Dang.
You can try to like.
Can I try to take half of it and like
I
pull
mean,
at it?
you can. What you could do is you could like reach your hand in the hole and like scrape out some of it, like a chunk of it.
Yeah, I want a chunk.
Want a chunk?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you reach in there, and it's gooey, gross. You pull hard, and you now have a chunk of whatever this thing is.
I just put it in my bag.
Ben, what instruments are laying around?
What instruments are lying around? Indeed, so many instruments. So there are those that I described to you.
Yeah.
Before. There are a lot of instruments. There are so many instruments.
Is there a triangle?
There is a triangle.
Is there
There's one
is there a
triangle.
xylophone?
There is a xylophone.
I'm gonna take the xylophone.
What kind of xylophone are we talking here? Like a travel xylophone or
Like a little
actual
tiny- is it
xylophone?
like
no,
a
it's
tiny
a
one?
big
No,
giant
it's okay.
xylophone.
You're gonna wheel it around.
Yeah, you could wheel the xylophone around if you wanted.
Is it made out of bones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there like a is
Yeah.
there like a pan flute or something?
Yes, there's
I'm gonna
a
take
pan
the pan flute.
Okay.
Haha, this look fun.
Now you don't know what the pan flute does.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm staring at the baby,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really honestly trying to decide, as me and as Haath, if I would kill this baby.
Okay.
I can't decide if
Go
I would
for
do
it.
it or not. All right, above 10, and I will not kill the baby.
Baby lives.
18, the baby lives.
Lucky day, baby.
I turn my back on the baby and I leave the room.
The baby starts crying.
You're gone. You
I'm
left the room?
I'm heading toward the exit. Yeah.
I'll kill the baby.
Okay.
I will approach it. I have a silvered short sword. I will take this baby out.
I hear the cries and I hear you do this. I do not stop moving or turn around, but I can't help but feel a pang of guilt.
I'm an assassin by trade.
So
I have no problem with this whatsoever.
physically, this creature is just a baby. Like, it can't, if you're gonna kill it, it can't stop you. Like,
Okay.
there's no reasonable way that it can resist whatever attack you decide to do. So, you just get to kill it. How do you kill it?
I got the short sword. I wish I had a dagger, but I don't.
I wish I could kill this baby with a dagger.
I chop its head off.
Oh my god, it just got dark. Killing babies on D&D.
Silver short sword right in the back of the neck.
Will we all go to hell?
we
We'll
reached-
see you next time.
We reached realist D&D right now.
Yeah, good god.
Level 3. All right. So you lop off the baby's head.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe this to our audience?
Sure. I am an assassin. This enemy is not attacking me. There's not a lot of. This is a pretty clean slice, and so there's definitely a clink. I do not want to miss this thing, and so I swing hard. So there's definitely a clunk off of the floor because imagine it's just like butter. Just,
Jeez, man.
I love how it's the long hallway with the carpet monster leading to a row of skeletons playing demonic instruments with a giant pulsating heart in the middle of a blood spewing organ, but I'm the bad guy. But I took it too far.
No, man, Birdcought's totally okay with it.
I should have just scooped that baby up and put it in a carriage.
Do what
Ted
must,
Danson
No,
style.
this is great. This is great.
Do what must do.
I'm super into this action.
Do
So
what must do.
you lop off the baby's head, like you said, very clean butter. The baby's head pops off like a bottle of wine, and it flops over to the left end of the organ's like foot, and its eyes are pointed upward, but then the head rotates,
No.
I knew this was coming.
and it looks at you, Finn, and it says with the sweet voice of a fair maiden, it goes, "You will regret this."
Oh no.
I shoot an arrow at it.
Your arrow.
I don't roll for that? Just
No.
all right.
Well, I mean, let's roll for it. Because
I shoot a 1. I hit off in the hallway. I got a 15 on that to hit.
15?
15.
Wow. Yeah, so your arrow, it's a tiny little head. It basically just, whoosh,
Explodes?
yeah, explodes.
Awesome.
It. Yeah.
Sick of this place.
And then the goo says,
And then the
"You will regret."
you will super regret this.
Yeah, you're really gonna regret.
There's
that.
no room for caution in a life lived to the fullest.
Especially with Birdcough.
Guys, really enjoying our adventure. I want to see what happens with the cloak. I want to see what happens with regret. I want to see if you can uncover the mystery of the Great Lords.
Or if I ever actually get to attack
Yeah,
someone.
You destroyed the heart.
one door out of 10.
One door out of 10, yeah.
I did hit that carpet pretty hard.
You did hit the carpet.
You did, yeah.
You almost killed Vaktang.
Yeah, so that's something.
We all did our share of damage to Vaktang.
Devontae, yeah.
You played some bad music.
I got the most
I
frags.
shot her
dude.
in the hip. You poisoned her from the inside out.
You massacred a child.
Oh, you did.
That was great.
I decapitated my child!
Like I said, there was no grand
Decapitated my boy.
like purpose to this. It was sort of one-up episode where you kind of make it up as you go along.
Yeah.
Throw things at them, see what happens. I hope the players. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I really, now that we're at the end of it, I really like this style of D&D, and hopefully it's something we can do in the future. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time on Tabletop Escapades.